We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy... EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Denver Broncos. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Throwing first play is Pickett. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. A first carry for Najee Harris. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Looking to throw, Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll send Austin in motion right. Now they fake the jet sweep there, and a run instead with Harris. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. Wilson and the Broncos now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. To the right side and complete to Washington. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Darnell Washington, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On second down, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, and it's third down. You look at the Steeler defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. To the air on first down with Pickett. And the Broncos get there and take him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
In motion right is Austin. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Trey Palmer, 42 yards. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
Broncos nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, and that'll bring up second down. You look at this Steeler defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain. All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
At the 50-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll send Austin in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Back to throw, Pickett. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 50 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And it is 28-0.
Steelers 28, Broncos 0.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 47 yards.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities, you get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Look left.
Again, Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Williams. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the Steelers' 7-yard line.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Wilson. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg Dulcich, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos get a bit closer. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Now the punter Dixon out to kick it off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Let's go now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case.
And that's caught at the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards.
First down, Steelers.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. George Pickens with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Wilson. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. Here's Pickett on second down. Completes this one to Pickens. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Finding Pickens for another catch. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, here's Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. Touchdown! George Pickens on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Broncos 7.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Pickett. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. He finds Austin complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second down, this is Harris. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. In motion right is Austin. Going for it on fourth down. Here's Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darnell Washington. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the camp.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And this is caught by Williams. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
14.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Rosa's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. You